Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Naples meeting one of our providers. Naples is actually well known for having many motorcycles going. 900,000 people, about 500,000 motorcycles, at least the ones that are registered. Now we're at car service about to meet our friend Luigi. Let's go.
Si potrebbe andare tutti quanti allo zoo comunale, vengo anch'io, no tu no, per vedere come stanno le bestie feroci e gridare aiuto, aiuto, è scappato il leone e vedere di nascosto l'effetto che fa.
Okay, he's going to show us his workshop.
Abbiamo
Sì,
appunto
brava.
la moto, no? Allora, fino adesso abbiamo visto un pochettino magari con qualcuno un po' più lontano.
Il soccorso della moto, questo è...
So we was just talking about how motorbikes can be blocked as well. This specific one that we just seen has got electrical lock. So both the steering wheel and the bumpy bit where you stop it, I don't know the exact, the stand, yeah, it's blocked. And apparently it's a manufacturing problem. So they do get lots of vehicles that are just blocked. And those little wheels that we've just seen, those are the ones that go underneath car wheels, motorcycle wheels. They have a few of them already on the tow trucks. Those are the spare ones just to make sure that they always covered and nothing can go wrong. Thankfully, in the most recent models, they decided to move the battery in that area over here, as it used to be way on the front. Way on the front, people didn't really want for you to put your hands there and mess up possibly the bodywork. So finally, people that produce the cars have decided, that motorcycles in this case, have decided to move it so that they can actually get to them and fix them. And that's made their work much easier and the customers can get their vehicles back much quicker.
A bordo.
Cioè, oggi ti devo dire la verità, il 99% sono tutti con il casco, tutti quanti.
We were just wondering like how many accidents actually happen on bikes, and obviously including the high season of summer, we do get a lot of tourists that end up unfortunately being in accidents. But compared to the previous years, the amount of people without helmets has diminished incredibly. And before you would get maybe even up to 3 people without helmets on one motorbike, but now there is much more regulation, much more law just being enforced. Therefore, it's happening less and less, just maybe in some little areas going around smallly. Thankfully, people are driving safe, wearing a helmet, that's important.
Quali sono praticamente i top 5 degli incidenti?
We were just wondering what can be the main causes for accidents or just general road issues. And possibly most of the times it's people just driving careless. Otherwise, driving drunk tends to be quite important, but mainly with cars. Distractions, people driving with their phones tend to be a big issue as of now. And also sleepiness. People get asleep and fall asleep behind the wheel of cars, of motorbikes. And obviously that can cause big issues on the road. And to not forget, people just not looking at signs. If there is a stop sign, please stop at the stop sign to avoid having to get your car towed and then repaired.
Danni meccanici, diciamo, giornalieri e
And we were just wondering what would be the most common damages that happens on motorbikes. Most of the times it can be like tire, it can be something we do with the distribution belt, battery. Those are all things that can get fixed and they're not too expensive. But if a motorcycle gets into an accident, either it gets demolished, the vehicle, or it has to be sent back to the brand workshop because it's going to be a lot of body work. Just recently, out of 5 motorcycles that have been in an accident, 4 of them have been demolished. So
È stato l'anno in cui avete avuto più incidenti di moto, se vedo.
No, diciamo che tutti gli anni.
they were just telling how they got quite a cool device, basically for people that don't want their vehicle to be towed with the cable, which can be quite harsh on the wheels. They've got this device that it goes underneath the vehicle, lifts it up a little bit, and then you can insert the skates underneath it. And it's just gonna get to show us how it works.
only for cars or for motorcycles as well?
Every vehicle. Now they're just showing us how this piece of machinery can actually lift any vehicle. The front is completely customizable, so it can take both motorcycles, cars, much wider than the one that we're seeing. It hooks the two front wheels, lifts them up, and then they can insert carts at the back wheels, allowing the previously blocked vehicle to be easily rowed forward without any problem. And even if they try to, let's say, steal your car and damage a lot of the interior, this can easily go in through between parked vehicles and just lift your car right out. This method allows for the tires to not be abused by the towing like this, and it's also really good because if the vehicle is parked in an awkward position, it can just be inserted and then lifted and moved. It's not a piece of machinery that everybody has. It's quite technical to be used, and we have to be really glad that our providers actually have it in stock for us to be able to give this service to everybody. And with this piece of equipment, you're allowed to drive it around. So from the accident point, from your point of breakage, it can be easily and safely hooked and drive all the way to the workshop for your vehicle to be fixed or to be waiting for a big truck to escort it back home.
So this thing drives on the road?
Yes, those are the little wheels. They get fixed and tightened with a bolt over there, and then they just roll easily, and then it gets stirred from the main body of the truck. So Luigi was just telling us how you actually have to take a course to be able to use this type of machinery, and this is not the only thing that he likes to keep updated with. Also with electric cars, emergency services should be keeping updated with courses about every new type of technology that is used. So he actually knows how to treat electric vehicles as well. That includes having the appropriate gear, knowing exactly which fuse you have to go and take out of the battery to be able to keep it safe. Even if you're not the one going to fix it, at least you know how to put the vehicle safe and to keep the customer happy. As it's getting pretty dark, that's gonna be a wrap up for today. We're just gonna go say goodbye to our lovely friends.
Si potrebbe andare tutti quanti allo zoo comunale, vengo anch'io, no tu no, per vedere come stanno le bestie feroci e gridare aiuto, aiuto, è scappato il leone e vedere di nascosto l'effetto che fa.
See you soon, guys. Bye.
Vengo anch'io e vengo